Is Apex Legends officially in trouble? What is up, peeps? Welcome back to more gaming news out there. Coming off this weekend, we got some more crazy news. As Call of Duty continues to struggle, so too does Apex Legends, as a number of streamers, creators, and players have expressed, their concern for the future of the game. One of them being a pro player and streamer, that being his Watson, who has gone viral on YouTube explaining why he thinks Apex Legends is dying, and giving a big reason being EA milking a product that once was, and now just putting as little effort as possible into it while still trying to milk whatever is left. As he says, the game has now fallen to corporate America, where EA employees, although they are driven, they want to help this game and progress it forward, they are hamstrung by upper management and people above them in the totem pole, and they simply just can't enact what would maybe save this game.
That's great. The game did better than expected. That means they'll put more resources into building it even bigger. Well, unfortunately, in my opinion, Apex Legends is a huge victim of corporate America. You see, EA had two options after they caught lightning in a bottle with Respawn's Apex. They either take a risk and keep putting more work into it, hoping it'll grow even larger, or they sit on their fat stack of cash and collect an absolute boatload of money while keeping costs as low as possible. And as I'm sure you can probably guess, as time went on, they shifted way more towards the second one. The expected earnings of Titanfall 3 were absolutely blown out of the water with Apex, and I think this reality made its way down the management chain and severely affects the decisions that Respawn makes with Apex Legends. I've talked to countless Respawn employees from various departments over the years, ranging from art to security to map designers to game balancers to community managers, play testers, etc., and I have heard two gloomy phrases they've all repeated. We want to do blank, but we're not allowed, or all our suggestions fall on deaf ears, both of which imply one major problem. Upper management is either negligent, lazy, or has motives that do not align with the player's best interest.
And I think one of the best points he has made is the fact that EA and Apex have never supported community-made content and community-made mods and modes with their game. If you opened up Apex to a complete sandbox and actually shilled this to everyone, I think it could be a really fun game for everyone involved. So many other great games have opened up, whether it be surfing maps or own creative maps by community members out there. As we all know, one of the biggest being Minecraft. You also can mention games like Counter-Strike. Fortnite has now done this. Even Halo Infinite has a Forge mode where people can make their own maps and modes and have other people play on them, which Apex has never really supported. Even with R5 Reloaded offering so many cool mods to the game, they've never wanted that for some reason. And they might be wanting it soon because player-based numbers are out dang near all-time lows.
There's one final thing that I think really sealed the nail in the coffin for my love for Apex, and that's the active suppression of community-made content. Apex Legends has, like I said, actively suppressed all community-made content. There is a modded version of the Apex client where you can kind of sort of make stuff if you know what you're doing. Anyone that has any sort of involvement in this is literally shunned by Respawn. If you're an EA creator and you even talk about R5 Apex, you will be kicked out of the program. I tried hosting a $1,000 tournament in this modded version of the game, and I was handed a cease and desist by an EA lawyer in less than a week.
As we've also had other former pro players out there touching different titles at different times, Snipe Down, a well-known community member, gave his thoughts on the state of Apex, saying, "I went back and watched old gameplay, and what made me personally love Apex Legends so much early on was the simplicity of the game, the ability to quickly take damage, get quick kills, reposition, and heal. It made it fun professionally and casually. Now when I play, I have to deal 225 damage, instant shield res, perfectly push, and can't even capitalize on mistakes. Due to the meta, I just lose that dopamine. I absolutely love to watch and analyze top competitive gameplay though. That will never change." What I'm really trying to say here is when you make a game too difficult, the skill gap widens so much that you alienate both the professional and casual community. This is my opinion, is why Call of Duty has stayed popular for so long. Anyone can hop on, get a few kills, and they're happy about it and feel satisfied. If you try and do that in Apex Legends, you get absolutely mopped 4 games in a row and want to hop offline demoralized. And I do also want to note ALGS, Apex's esport, is still one of the best esports in all of gaming, and I think that's what he's trying to also note there as well. That will never change. ALGS is so entertaining. I just hope that teams can stay involved, which we've also seen a struggle point for the last 2 years of teams leaving and rejoining and leaving ALGS because it doesn't make them enough money to actually stay in the esport. But that will not change my opinion on ALGS and Apex. When you get to a grand finals, last game or potential last game, it is one of the best esports out there. Speaking of other esports players, and someone who is often analytical, did not give too much on this stream as I think he was actually a bit sick, but Sweet Dreams was taking a look at the player base numbers for Apex and giving his thoughts of this is worse than I thought, and it is a bit scary.
Not really. I mean, in a way, Jazz, yeah, but it's just more fun. And we're kind of getting to the point in Apex where we need to have the conversation that having a meta that has players on the game is better than having a meta where the game's dying rapidly. You feel me?
Introducing your champion.
I will say people are kind of freaking out a little bit about Apex. I haven't looked at the Steam charts or anything. I mean, I wouldn't say we're cooked. Yo, good morning, guys. Apex Legends Steam charts. Oh, wow. That is significantly worse than I thought. I thought we were still at least averaging like a little under 100 double digits, but now we're about to fall through the 70s into 60s. It's, damn. Scary. That is pretty scary, not gonna lie.
So is Apex finally going down the drain? Well, you guys are not alone if you still love this game, and I do still think there is time to bounce back. When it comes to BRs, I think the genre itself has begun to plateau a little bit, which might be adding to that pressure of this Apex downfall, but other games are also struggling right now in this wake of Marvel Rivals. So I'm holding my breath. I still think there's plenty of time for a big company like EA to juice back up Apex, but will it be everlasting? I simply don't know. But you're not alone in this. We recently talked about Call of Duty also going through a struggle point, and a lot of games are. As this year picks up, we will see which games make a stand and which games fall to the wayside. So till next time, what do you guys think? Is Apex Legends officially dying? Till next time, take care, drink up. I'll see you guys back here bright and early tomorrow morning. See you guys.